What's up, everybody? Benji Bruce here with Speaking Lifestyle, and we're going to get going. I want to talk about what events pay speakers, or what type of events pay speakers. Is it conferences, award banquets, galas, employee events, associations, colleges, high schools? What events pay speakers? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And at the end of this, you're going to be like, thank you so much, Benji. Thank you. You're welcome. So here's the thing. You won't get the right answers by asking the wrong questions. And this is the wrong question. Asking what type of events pay speakers, it's the wrong question. And what I mean by that is, think about it like this. Think about, do conferences, do award banquets, do galas, colleges, high schools, trade shows, and do those in general, will they pay Tony Robbins? Will they pay Gary Vaynerchuk? Will they pay Les Brown? The answer is yes. Of course they will, and they probably have. Every single one that I just listed. Now, the real question is, will they pay you? So it's not about did they pay so-and-so. It's a matter of, will they pay you? You need to start asking the right questions if you want to get the right answers. So a lot of speakers keep asking, like, what type of events pay speakers? Think about it like this. All events pay speakers. Every single event will pay speakers. You just have to wonder, are they going to pay you specifically? That's how you need to think. So the purpose of your thoughts is to get you to take specific actions. That's the purpose of how you should be thinking. So for example, years ago, when I was like literally all I did all day, every day was cold email, like sat down, I was like all day, every day. Didn't matter what day it was, didn't matter. I just all day, every day, I just cold emailed until I just filled up my schedule. That was that. And so my thought process was, some people were like, hey, Benji, all right, it's Christmas time. Oh, it's a Sunday. Oh, it's Thanksgiving time. It's New Year's. No, oh, like, should you email during these times? I mean, people are resting up. I mean, I don't know, like, should you do it? Well, my thinking was, like, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, well, it's Christmas time. I mean, this is a time when people aren't doing a damn thing. They're at their homes, they're on break. They're not doing anything. They're bored. They want me to email them. They want an email from me so they can watch these cool ass videos, be like, damn, we got to bring this guy in. I kid you not. That's literally how I thought. I literally thought, okay, these people, they're bored. I'm simply going to come in. I'm going to show them some cool ass stuff. So that's literally how I thought. So all day, every day, that's what I was doing. I was just contacting events nonstop. Whereas if you ask most speakers, they're like, I mean, I don't really want to bug people. I mean, it's a Sunday. People are going to church. I don't really want to bug them. And what happens when they think like that? Well, they don't send emails. They don't reach out to events. And so their thoughts create a specific action. Same thing comes down to this in terms of what type of events pay speakers. If you start thinking in terms of, oh, only these type of events pay speakers, or these or whatever, if you start thinking in terms like that before you do anything, then you're not going to do anything. You're not going to contact any events. And so it's not really about what events pay speakers. You have to assume that all events pay speakers. Every single one of them pays speakers. It's just a matter of, will they pay you? The only way you're going to figure this out is if you contact the events. That's the only way. You're not going to sit down and say, okay, in fact, I could literally give you an event or a company that has literally paid me, and you can contact them. It's just a matter of, will they pay you? So that's the problem. And so it doesn't really matter what type of events pay speakers. All events pay speakers. Just, will they pay you? So that's how you really have to think in terms of getting paid, because everything depends. It depends on your website, depends on how you reach out to them, like what it is you're saying. Everything depends. So it's like, if I were to give you an event that paid me last year, in fact, if I were to give you an event that literally said, Benji, we need a speaker to come to our event. We need a motivational speaker, a leadership speaker, a sales speaker. If I were to give you an event, and I would say, contact them. They're looking for people. That doesn't mean you're actually going to get paid at that event. It doesn't mean they're going to actually bring you in any type of way. So you have to learn to develop the type of thinking that's going to produce certain actions. So the type of thinking in this case is, all events pay. The only way you're going to find out if they pay you is to contact them. That's the only way. And so what you have to do is you have to start contacting events so you can build up a lead score. A lead score is basically a series of qualities, a set of qualities that that's more likely, a set of qualities about an event that's more likely to hire you. So if you know that based on all the events that you've contacted, all the events you've contacted over time that have hired you, if you know that, hey, employee events, I tend to get hired with more employee events. I tend to get hired when the events have 300 plus people. I tend to get hired when so and so. Like if you list these qualities, then you create this lead score. And the lead score is what you put in your CRM. That's the lead score in your CRM. So basically you create this lead score. Now when you contact events, you know these events over here, they're much more likely to hire you versus these events over here. The lead score is gonna be very different based on each speaker. And so this is why you just contact to figure out your lead score, to figure out which events are more likely to hire you. And then from there, you're going to get hired more often. This is how I figured out, okay, I'm not going to contact a lot of conferences. Whereas another speaker may contact conferences, they get hired by conferences more often. They just get paid more often. With me, I was like, no, it was award banquets and galas with me. And so it was more the employee events rather than conferences. With you, it may be different. And so you have to understand this in terms of if you're actually going to reach out to events and which events actually pay. So stop asking which events pay speakers. All events pay speakers. It's just a matter of, are they going to pay you?